High-speed train travel in South Korea is about to change in a big way. The KTX and SRT services are merging. Conversations about high-speed trains in South Korea used to focus on the choice between those two services. The competition to the KTX from Korail began in 2016 with the launch of the SRT service. The merger between KTX and SRT is now making the headlines. When I visited South Korea in April 2026, there were already hints about the changes to come. SRT trains from Busan used to only serve Suseo Station in Seoul, but I noted that SRT also offered Seoul Station as a destination. But what does this merger actually mean for travelers, for ticketing, and for the future of Korean rail? I'll break it down clearly and share some practical tips to help you navigate the transition. Initial reporting about this merger points to changes that will directly benefit passengers. So what will you actually notice? Korail could add up to 17,000 seats per day across the network. KTX fares will gradually drop around 10% to match SRT's pricing. And more trains will run both from Seoul Station and Suseo Station, improving flexibility. Travel times won't change much. The trains and the tracks are the same, but the experience of booking and transferring will become much smoother. For example, a transfer discount system between the existing SRT high-speed trains and regular trains will be introduced. SRT will be renamed and all high-speed services will operate under the KTX umbrella. Less relevant for most international travelers, mileage benefits will apply on all routes, including Suseo Station. A few booking tips to consider. Check both the SRT and Korail apps until the full integration. As always, book early, especially if you're interested in first-class tickets. They do sell out fast, and bookings open 1 month in advance. If you can't find tickets, consider standing tickets or nearby stations. South Korea is one of the countries with a very strong high-speed train offering. It's smooth, fast, and travel-friendly. With trains running up to 300 km per hour, it was my preferred option to travel from Seoul to Busan in just over 2 hours. I took the KTX to go to Busan and the SRT for my return journey. Here are some key highlights. Seoul Station and Yongsan are ideal for travelers staying in central Seoul. Seoul Station has a direct connection to Incheon and Gimpo airports. You will even find a check-in area for some flights or airlines, which is great if you have heavy bags. Suseo Station in Gangnam is ideal for travelers in the south part of Seoul. The station is much smaller and very easy to navigate. A bus connects Suseo Station and Incheon Airport. I did the ride during off-peak hours and it was trouble-free, and I enjoyed a nice comfortable seat. Platforms are not announced far in advance. Just make sure you check as your departure time approaches. The departure board at Seoul Station features useful directions to the platforms. No security check, you just walk straight to the platform. First class was my preferred option to enjoy the wider seat, more legroom, and especially the 2+1 configuration as a solo traveler. The usual seat configuration is 2+2 in second class, and you will find add seat power and Wi-Fi on board in all sections. Cabins are clean, noise levels are low, and the ride is smooth, even at top speed. Older KTX trains will look familiar to some travelers as they are based on the French TGV. Newer KTX trains offer reversible seats, ergonomic styling, child-friendly seats, and reserved space for wheelchair users. The latest KTX trains improve on the offering with seats aligned with windows, USB ports, wireless charging, as well as seatback entertainment in first class. But the layout is more dense, with a 2x2 configuration even in first class. There's no onboard catering, the focus is on seat density, so you'll find vending machines instead. Passengers in first class receive a complimentary bottle of water and a snack box. Overall, travel by high-speed train is one of the best ways to experience South Korea. It's fast, comfortable, and extremely reliable. It's also great value for money. My ticket to Busan in first class was about 83,000 won. Here's a quick breakdown of the pros and cons. Delays are extremely rare, with punctuality rates above 99%. English-friendly booking and signage make Korean trains easy to navigate. I enjoyed quiet cabins, smooth rides, and it's good to see continued investment in new trains. Trains and stations are spotless. Tickets can sell out fast, so more seats with the merger is a good news. High-speed trains in South Korea are very efficient. They do lack that premium feeling that could make the experience truly special. The absence of level boarding can be an issue for passengers with limited mobility or heavy bags. I found that the KTX and SRT offer similar experiences, so I can see why the merger would make sense. Slightly faster journeys on the SRT and minor differences in the cabin configuration. The SRT does offer a lounge for first-class passengers. I'm not sure what will happen to a lounge after the merger. If you have more information, please comment. My rating for my experience of high-speed train in South Korea is 4 out of 5 stars. You will find my detailed ratings and more information in the notes section. As I was heading back to Incheon Airport, it was clear that South Korea is one of the top players for high-speed rail. By the quality of its services, the network density, as innovation with trains designed in South Korea. The next generation train capable of 370 km per hour as a commercial speed is currently under testing. And South Korea is aiming for ultra-high speed operations that rival Japan and China. So when we talk about the KTX and SRT merger, we're talking about a system that's already world-class. And despite the challenges and complexity, this merger will reduce duplication and improve efficiencies. Such changes in South Korea aren't limited to train operators. Korean Air and Asiana are also merging. If you found this video helpful, please feel free to give it a like, and if you traveled on the KTX or SRT recently, it would be great to hear about your experience in the comments. I hope you will join me again soon for another video. Thank you very much for watching.